presented by Circle K, home of the Polar Pop Cup. Visit a Circle K convenience store near you today. Let's get at it. 866 Pit Lane. Josh in Michigan. You're on the poll.
Hey, Dave. First-time caller.
Thank you.
I want to talk about Tony Stewart.
I guess he didn't want to talk about Tony Stewart as bad as he wanted, as he thought. 866 Pit Lane. Kelly in Manitoba. Outside poll, and the leader just spun his tires. So go ahead and take the lead.
Right on, taking it to first turn. That news today with the suspended team members, that's really disturbing if you ask me.
John?
Hello.
Hi. A little quick on the button there, G-Man. A little quick on the button. Hello, John.
Hey.
Okay, now hit the damn button. Your instincts were right. Your instincts were right on the money. Bill is in Indiana.
Arizona.
Bill, hello. At 866 Pit Lane. Hello, Timmy.
Hey, Dave.
Hi.
I'm a first-time caller.
Thank you.
I have a question about the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Will you send me a picture?
What? 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 I see. My question is, why would somebody be dumb enough to wait on hold to do that? I mean, why don't you just have "I'm a moron" tattooed across your forehead? Go out and stand, on the busiest intersection in town and get it over with. Oi, Don in Texas. Hello, Don. Don.
Yes, Dave. Good afternoon.
Hi.
Hi. First time at the Bristol race.
Bobby in Arkansas. Hello,
Hey,
Bob.
Hey, Dave. First-time caller.
Thank you, sir.
I'd like to talk about how Bubba Wallace Jr. is a jigaboo.
Yeah, 5-6. I was going to give his phone number. Do you think we should, Gennaro? I think we should put his phone number out and encourage everybody to call him up about every 15 minutes for the next 72 hours or so. Want to be a moron? We can play. Jack in Connecticut. Hello, Jack.
How you doing, Moody? First time
Thank you.
caller.
Hey. With Mick in Iowa. Hello, Mick.
Hey, Dave. Good evening. Hey, first and foremost, I love your show. I listen to it every day. I'm going to pick a significant bone with you, if you don't mind, if you'll oblige me here.
Sure, go ahead.
When you ask us, and you ask us for our opinion how we feel, and when we call and tell you how we feel, because it's emotional for us, we're banned. I don't know, and all these things, but everything seems to turn into a debate. These guys jump off a cliff and call you in, and you say, tell me what you think, call in, 866 Pit Lane, da-da-da. We call, and everything ends up being a tongue lashing, because you ask us to answer questions like, well, do you want to be hit by a car? Well, do you ever change the tire? No, Dave, we haven't. We want to participate in your show. And we care about the sport, we love the sport, so we're telling you how we feel about it. We don't want to get into a debate. It's supposed to be your soliciting or opinion, and you want to debate us. Okay? And so it's going to be one of two things. You ask us to debate, or you listen to what we have to say, whether it's logical or not. You want our participation. You want to get a feel for what we're dealing with. The dichotomy is, for us, some of those callers, is do we call you? Because we don't know what we're going to get. The dichotomy is this. Is he going to tongue lash me and want to be a debate? Or is he truly going to listen and want to know my opinion, whether it's logical or not? You always say the callers drive the show. Well, it's not fun to call and just get a tongue lashing from you and get talked down to. And you might not like this. I love your show and I listen to it. Okay, I do. And I love the Legend series. But you know what? I have enough respect for you that if you ask us for our opinion, okay, and you want to know how we feel, then listen to how we feel. It doesn't have to make sense. It's an emotion. It's not logical. It isn't anything. It doesn't matter if you've ever changed a tire or we've ever carried a jack or whatever. If you want to know how we feel, then listen to how we feel
So I gave you all the time you needed, am I right?
Yep, I give you the floor. I will not interrupt. Go.
Okay. You don't know how to do my job. Agreeing with everyone is not my job.
I didn't ask you to agree.
Mick, I gave you I gave you all the time you needed, didn't I?
Go.
I gave you all the time you needed.
I said go.
I don't care what you said, Mick. I don't need permission to speak on my own show.
All right. Fine. I'm just a listener that I think you as a paying customer.
Mick, are you going to shut up and let me talk, or are we going to be done? I gave you all the time you needed. I gave you all the time you needed, and I never said a word. You said you'd do the same, and you've done nothing but talk over me.
Go ahead.
Interestingly, doing exactly what you're upset at me for supposedly doing. Here's the deal,
No, it's not the same thing at all.
Here. Thank you, Mick. Have a wonderful day. I'm gonna speak to Mick now that he's off the line, because that's the only way it's going to work. My job is not to agree with everyone that calls. A lot of people I do agree with. The majority of people I do agree with. But I guarantee you, Mick, that after about an hour of me agreeing with everything anybody called in to say on my show, you'd stop listening. The idea here is not to be a safe place for the snowflakes to show up and say anything they want to say and have the host say, you're exactly right. That's a wonderful thing. That's not why we're here. That's not what talk radio and sports talk radio in particular is about. When you call up and say, I'm a first responder, and I never want to see anybody hurt, but I have no problem with people running out in front of cars on pit road. I'm going to ask you about that inconsistency. That's my job, Nick. I've been here 14 years. In that time, I don't know, rough guess, maybe 250 or 300,000 people have come on this program and stated their opinions. A lot of them I agree with. A lot of them I don't agree with. The bottom line on this, Mick, is if you call a sports talk radio show and your only goal is to be validated by the host, by him saying, Mick, you're a genius. Nobody's ever said anything more correct on my program. Then you're calling for the wrong reason. It's for the exchange of ideas. I listen to yours, you listen to mine. I did a really good job at that. You did a terrible job at that, but that's okay. But the bottom line is, I know what my job is. My job is to make you think. My job is to hear what you say, ask you some questions, argue with you where the hole is in your argument, and agree with you where it's not. I'm paid to have opinions. I'm here because I have opinions. Look around our lineup of hosts. Does Bagley have a lot of opinions? You bet he does. Pistone, Chocolate, me, Noble, we all got opinions. Why? Because it's a requirement for the job. And if you think my job is to rubber stamp everything someone says, no matter how ridiculous it may be, you don't know anything about my job. 866 Pit Lane, Wayne in Virginia. Hello. In New Jersey. Hello.
Hey, Dave Moody.
Hi.
I'm a first-time caller.
Thank you.
We need to talk about the Bristol truck race.
All right.
If Kyle Busch's win, do you think he would have won if he was black?
Yes. Yes, I would. And you would have asked a more intelligent question if you had two brain cells to rub together. Todd in Florida. Hello, Todd. 66 Pit Lane. Kurt in New Hampshire.
Dave, I got to tell you, there were so many times that I want to call in and thank you and or congratulate you, but today I had to. That caller or two a little bit ago, made the comment about Tyler Bush being black.
Yeah, well, let's not give him any attention because he's a nitwit in search of a little attention.
Yeah, but
let's not give it to him.
The attention goes to you.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Have a good day.
Thank you. It's there are all kinds of people in the world. We've seen that here lately. For sure, have we? Next, Jeff in Indiana. Hello.